Welcome back folks, my name is LastKnownMeal and today in Cyberpunk 2077 we are going to talk about the Maelstrom gang and why they're one of the most dangerous groups in the dark future. So in the 48-minute demo, when we go to the old food plant, we meet the Maelstrom and all of a sudden, we notice certain things about them. They are obsessed with cybertech and want to improve on the weak flesh, as they call it. That's why they put so many augmentations into themselves, and that's what dehumanizes them in a sense, which is a goal they want to achieve. One thing which also stands out are the black metal tattoos that all of them have. Cyber optical implants, cyber limbs with built-in combat modifications, and subdermal body armor are extremely common. And don't worry about subdermal armor, you will be able to get it in the game, which is incredibly important if you're going for the solo build when you are going all guns blazing, so you want proper armor. Now, because they use so many body modifications, most of the Maelstrom members are on the verge of the cyberpsychosis, or they are already cyberpsychos, just waiting to cause chaos in the city, and because of that it makes them very dangerous. More modifications means someone is more difficult to bring down, and as also Miles said in our podcast, the cyberpsychos are extremely difficult to bring down just because they are so strong because of those modifications, so I guess when you're fighting the Maelstrom it's not going to be that easy. Their territory is usually around the industrial zones, like in Watson district you can find them in the north side industrial district and northern Kabuki. Specific locations are Old Food Plant, Tottentan's Club, Factory Hall and Heaven Med Clinic. Now, their threat level in the World of Cyberpunk book is extreme, and that doesn't mean that they are, let's say, stronger than the Mox or stronger than other gangs who have low threat level. It only means they are prone to random acts of violence, but that doesn't mean if you cross a low level threat gang that they won't retaliate even stronger, but that also means for the Maelstrom, if you cross them over, you can expect a lot of them coming to you when you are actually free roaming through the city. Some of their most notable members are Simon Royce Randall, that we do see in the game and fight in the 48-minute demo, then Declan the Brick Griffin, who is also in the game that you will meet as you go in the Old Foods plant. Then of course we have Dum Dum, that we all like, and Brandon Frost. Now all of them share a fascination with something occult and they pursue otherworldly sensations. Of course their goals and ideals are connected and they know that over-implanting yourself does lead to cyberpsychosis, but they don't care since they like to slide into madness from time to time. Well, all the time. The gang has around 1300 members and they are split into smaller groups so that each one of them is responsible for their own piece of turf. These groups can be about 30 members if they're doing a raid, protecting cargo or doing some jobs like a hit job, or you will see 4 or 5 of them patrolling their area. So how do they make money? Well, they engage in various activities such as smuggling illegal meds and drugs, especially the one called Tripet. They also take hit jobs and they execute their targets in a very brutal fashion. Most of those poor souls end up dismembered, skinned alive, or drowned in wet concrete, or as we like to call it, taking a stroll with the concrete boots. But look, they are not stupid. Don't think that even though they are violent, and they're basically border cyber psychos, that they don't know how to plan and execute heist on well-guarded transport of goods. So think twice before you decide to cross them off your list or cross them over. They also earn a lot of money from their Tottentan's Club, which is the most popular gangsters club in Night City. The club itself is located in an abandoned factory and, to be honest, I can't wait to go there and see it in game. That club is also where other gangs come to listen to neo death metal music, but they also have to respect the turf they are on, so you cannot really disrespect the Maelstrom in their own venue. Now keep in mind one thing, this is a drink and riot club, meaning if at the end of the night, if there is less than a dozen of dead bodies, it's considered a slow and boring event. Yeah, that's 2077 for you right there. Now, it does seem that there are also some rumors that Maelstrom is involved in illegal production and distribution of black market brain dances, especially cartridges called Numbness, which is an emotional void that places users in a strange state of mind, and PD freaks love it. But so far NCPD didn't find concrete evidence that they're involved in that, but you never know, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did indulge in that. I kinda want to experience the craziest brain dances in the game, so maybe if we get one of theirs it would be most certainly cool. And also I'm interested in seeing, like, if we go into the Tottenham's club, do we actually start fighting mid-party? Now, in the game, they will be one of the most important gangs you meet at the start, and even in the B-roll footage we saw missions of V rescuing that monk from them, and as Miles Tost said in the exclusive interview we had with him, other people in the game can also use reflex boosters and Kareznikov ability against you, meaning, you know that bullet time you saw in the game? Well, they have it as well. So sometimes when you see someone blinking almost from one place to another, they're using Kareznikov, and because the Maelstrom are so full of cybernetics inside of themselves and they like using reflex boosters, you can kinda expect that mostly from them. They're also one of the most fun gangs out there, so depending on your playstyle you can work with them or pretty much cause chaos during that all food plant mission, so you can think about what you want to do and if you want to actually work with them. You cannot side with a gang, you cannot join a gang, but you can most certainly do some missions for them and their goals, and they might accept you, who knows. And that's all for today regarding the Maelstrom. They're very interesting and I wanted to cover them for a very long time. Next time we're going to talk about the mocks. That video is coming on Monday. Tomorrow I will be taking a break, and then on Sunday we have the community podcast on this channel, so a lot of exciting things are coming. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me down below what you think about them, and also click that like and subscribe button if you want to be updated around everything regarding Cyberpunk. Also join our community on Twitter and Discord, and I made a Patreon page if you were looking for an extra way to support the channel. You can do it through there, and huge thanks to my current Patreon supporters. This is LKM signing out, and stay classy everyone. Bye bye.